Hey there, small groups. This weekend, we talked about the blessings of generosity. Now, anytime a preacher gets up and talks about money, people are like, they're running all the filters, right? Because this has been abused throughout history in church. People have used it to manipulate or shame people into giving to their own benefit. Here's what happens in our small group whenever we talk about money, whenever somebody preaches on money, we end up getting in some kind of a great debate in our small group. The most common one is we end up going, well, is it we tithe on gross or we tithe on net? We love to debate that about once a quarter. I'm not going to have you guys talk about that in small groups today because I want you guys to all get along and be friends at the end of this thing. Here's what I want to talk about. This weekend, we looked at generosity, which, by the way, there are passages all throughout the Bible on this. I had a really difficult time just settling on one, which we looked at 2 Corinthians. But all throughout the Bible it talks about generosity. In fact, it's one of the major themes of Scripture. The first is salvation. The second is stewardship, how we manage what God has blessed us with. It's a major theme all throughout the Bible. It's about a sixth of what Jesus taught about. Whenever he got up and spoke, he talked about finances, he talked about money often. But the reason he does that is generosity. It's not only good for those who are around us, generosity is good for us. It breaks us free of the trap of self-centeredness, of greed, which the Bible teaches plunges us and others into all kinds of ruin and destruction. That the love of money, the cherishing of money, not money itself, money is neutral, but the love of money, it's the root of all kinds of evil. That out of that selfishness, a lot of bad can happen. But the opposite is true. Out of generosity, a lot of good can happen. So in your group, here's what I want to ask you. When's a time you've seen a lot of good come out of somebody's generosity? Could be you received out of somebody's generosity. Could be you gave, and whoever you gave to received something great out of generosity. Could be you did the giving, and God did something in your own heart through that process. But I want you to just think right now, when's the time you've seen generosity benefit people around you or your own life, and talk about a time you've seen the blessings of generosity firsthand. Enjoy the conversation.